So what are preppers really preparing for? Stay right there. We'll tell you. Hey everybody, this is Justin. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Be sure you hit the like and subscribe button and also hit that bell for notifications. You'll get notified every time we upload a new video. Today we're going to be talking about
prepper scenarios.
Before you prepare, you have to know what you're preparing for. So today we're going to give you some ideas, hopefully broaden your thinking a little bit and help you to be able to better plan what you're going to do in case of an actual emergency. Folks, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. COVID-19, civil unrest, riots, attacks on the Capitol, presidential politics, you name it, it is happening. Today we are not going to focus on what is causing these scenarios. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is put all of these scenarios through two filters. And the first filter is this a permissive or non-permissive environment? Permissive means go about your business. Nobody's trying to hurt you. Nobody's trying to kill you. Nobody's trying to steal from you. Nobody's trying to shoot you. A non-permissive environment is the exact opposite. Bad people trying to hurt you, trying to take from you. Put everything through the permissive, non-permissive filter. The second part, is it hot or is it cold out? Is it summertime? Is it wintertime? That's your second filter. Having to walk home is your first scenario. Now, are you across town at Kroger? Is it going to take you a couple hours to get home? Or are you a 45-minute drive from home and it's going to take you several days to walk home? Having to walk home is your first scenario. Scenario number 2 is having to bug in. And bugging in, staying at your home, staying and remaining in your fortress is what you always want to do. That is the number one priority. Is this a 3-day stay in our home or is this a 2-week stay, or we're going to be inside of our home indefinitely because it's too dangerous to go outside? Do we have the resources we need to stay in our home? Scenario number 2 is bugging in. Scenario number 3 is bugging out. A couple of different levels to bugging out. Are you bugging out down the street to a friend's house, to a neighboring town, to a family member's house? Are you going to have to travel across the state to another location? Or are you bugging out into a wilderness situation? Bugging out is leaving, planning on coming back. So scenario number 3 is bugging out. The fourth consideration is evacuating before everybody else evacuates. If you have your spidey sense or a gut feeling that something is fixing to happen, pay attention to it and leave then. You will avoid traffic. You will avoid chaos. You will potentially avoid violence. So get out of Dodge before everybody else does. It'll be to your benefit. The fifth consideration is evacuating when everybody else is evacuating. So you're going to have to plan ahead your routes because you may run into traffic. You may run into gridlock. Roads may be blocked or shut down. And there may be road rage and violence. That's your fifth consideration, is bugging out, evacuating when everybody else is evacuating. Scenario number 6 is having to defend your home from intruders, people that are trying to steal from you, people who are trying to harm you. You have to have a plan in place, including weapons and training, and a plan that you have practiced that everybody is on the same page on. You have to have multiple layers of security, not just firearms. The 6th scenario is being ready to protect your castle. The 7th scenario is, where is your family? Do I know where my family's at? Or do I have to be able to contact my family? Having that communications plan in place with your family, which is your plan, how you're going to do it, and the equipment has to be in place. Do I know where my family's at? And if I don't, how are we going to find each other? The 7th scenario is family communication and knowing where your family's at. Scenario number 8 is communications failures. Cell phones, internet, the normal ways that we communicate with each other. If those are no longer present, how are you going to get in touch with those that you love? Comes back to that communications plan, having practiced the plan, and having gear that's reliable. Scenario number 9, civil unrest, which we've seen a great deal of in 2020 and so far in 2021. This one really depends on where you live and where you decide to put yourself and the activities that you decide to participate in. But it's a possibility in this day and age, being able to stay away from and protect yourself in civil defense emergencies. Natural disasters, and these are going to depend on where you live. Hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, earthquakes, drought, floods. You have to be prepared for these things. Statistically, these are the disasters that you are going to encounter and experience. These are the disasters that are going to affect you. You have to have a plan in place. So those are all the scenarios that you need to be thinking about. And underneath all those scenarios, when we go into the planning, obviously we're going to fall back on the staples of survival: food, water, shelter, medications, first aid, loss of income, loss of job, cash on hand, items to barter with, hygiene. All of these things are going to have to be planned for, and they're all going to be different in each of those scenarios. That's it for today, folks. We hope you enjoyed the content, the video. If you did, please hit that like button. It really would help us out. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. You get notified every time we upload a new video. Be sure you check out our website, SafePrep10.com. We're here to help your family prepare. Until next time, folks, I'm Justin. Be safe.